tutorial about the use of the REDCap system for the randomized controlled trials Mecclant colon and Mecclant rectum. Most of you should have already got an email from an email address that goes like no-reply@mcaps-projects.eu that would give you access to the system with a fixed username and a link for you to create your password. It's very important, if you haven't got this link yet, to check also your junk folder or your spam folder, because the email could go there as well. So if you have already set up your username and password, you go to this address right here that you can see, and you get to a screen like that. You put your username and your password and you click login, and then you will go to this table that shows you all the projects you are assigned to. So in your projects you will see also Mecclant trial colon and Mecclant trial rectum. So you click on them and it gets you to the project page. So the project page is relatively easy. All you have to do is go to add and edit records to add or edit a pre-added patient of yours. Through this online system, the randomization is done. So whenever you have a patient that is eligible and fulfills the inclusion criteria of the trials, you should go to this page before doing anything and at least add the patient with his general information data. So for example, if we have a new patient that just came in and we want to randomize him, we don't know yet if he's going to get the oral antibiotics with bowel preparation or not. For example, for the colon, you go to add new record and you click this for the general information, and then you start putting all the necessary information in. So social security, I'll put a social security from Greece. Let's say, for example, that the patient was born back in 1973 and on the 6th, he is a male. Hospital, it's in Thessaloniki. He weighs 78 kilograms and his height is 1.64, and then you get your auto-calculated the body mass index. His nationality is Greek and race is white. He is here because of a benign polyp, which is in the sigmoid colon at around 22 centimeters. He is fit and well, no problems, and no comorbidities at all. So it's very important to do this because the next step is randomization. So you need to complete this step. You need to at least create the record of the patient so you are able to randomize him. So I'm not going to go through all the laboratory tests. Let's say we put everything in. Let's say this form is complete. And then we say save and exit form. So next step, since we've done that, we have created now our record. You see, record and all these things. So then we go to randomization. And this is very, very important when you're seeing the patient. Because in this way you can inform him and tell him which regimen he or she will be on. So the randomization is very, very easy, because when you go to Proforma 2 randomization, you just click this button, randomize, and that will give you the group that your patient is assigned to. So when you click randomize, below you may perform randomization. So yes, again, randomize, and you see was randomized for the field randomization and assigned the value arm B, mechanical bulb preparation plus oral antibiotics. So this is what your patient should be on. So now you can safely inform your patient about the whole process of the study and of his operation. And you put close. There you can stop. You can tell your patient which regimen he is on. He will go on do the whole process of the mechanical bulb preparation plus oral antibiotics, and then you can continue completing the other forms. So here you leave it as incomplete. So if you save and exit form, there you see that this is incomplete, so you will wait for your patient to get the bowel prep and the oral antibiotics and see if he's done well or not, so you can complete this form as well. And then you can slowly go through the other forms as your patient progresses to the next stages of his treatment. That was the video tutorial for the Mecclant trial on colon. It's exactly the same for the Mecclant trial rectum, and if you have any trouble or any problems, you all know how to get in touch with me in my email, which is nikos with a k dot gouvas, gouvas @gmail.com. Thank you very much.